from metropolitan France and abroad. This second round of these snap elections have given the French people a voice. With their historical turnout, the French have paid tribute to our democracy. I would like to thank all our voters, those of the National Rally and its allies, for their patriotic expression. I would like to thank them for their consistency and their resistance to disinformation campaigns and contempt from our opponents. In this second round, these improbable alliances made it impossible for the French to choose a new policy. In spite of it all, this has been a major breakthrough for the National Rally. Unfortunately, the alliance of dishonour and the dangerous electoral arrangements between Emmanuel Macron, Gabriel Attal, and the far left have deprived the French from a recovery policy that they voted for when they voted for us last Sunday with a turnout of 34% of the votes in our favor. Tonight's electoral agreements have plunged France into the arms of Jean-Luc Mélenchon. The momentum of the National Rally, which put it in first position in the first round, doubling the number of members of parliament, upwards of 45% in most cities of the country, will cement tomorrow's victory. In view of the policies that is to be implemented in the coming months, meeting the needs of none of the French, the National Rally is the only credible alternative to the single party going all the way from Édouard Philippe to Philippe Poutou. And I'm saying this tonight. And this is a serious concern, depriving millions of French of the possibility of having their ideas and their wishes expressed in power will not be a desirable future for France. By deliberately deciding to block our institutions, Emmanuel Macron didn't only push the country into uncertainty and instability, he is depriving, for many months, all the French from answers to their concerns at a time of a crisis of the purchasing power, where insecurity is hitting the country. France has no majority, no government to run the country, no clear course to redress the country. Everybody understands that these electoral arrangements orchestrated between the Élysée Palace, between an isolated president and an extremist far left, will not get the country nowhere. With a single party, the concern, the question of all our fellow countrymen is, what shall we do? I can only hear the frustration of millions of French tonight. I understand their concerns on a daily basis, but I also know what their expectations are. But for the past few months, there's a new wind of hope blowing over the country. Tonight is the beginning. The National Rally will amplify its work first at the National Assembly behind Marine Le Pen, but throughout the country, working for national unity, bringing together all the French, and indeed providing the necessary democratic alliance alternative that is so much needed. Our members of parliament will play their role at the Assembly, and they will speak their voices in Europe, refusing migratory invasion and the denial of security. The National Assembly is different from others. Our rally will not enter into any kind of compromise. Today and tomorrow it will stand by the side of the French people. It will be ready to take on its responsibilities. We do not want the power for the sake of power. We want power to return power to the French people, to restore national sovereignty and the very much needed recovery for the country. To all our fellow countrymen and women, I should like to say that we will work more than ever for the recovery of the country. I will stand by your side all the way to victory. Tonight is only the beginning. An old world has collapsed, and nothing can stop a people that has begun hoping again. Long live France, long live the Republic.